My beloved child, listen closely, because this moment was arranged long before your first breath. The air around you is not empty right now. It is full of intention, full of memory, full of a quiet call that has followed you through years you could not explain. Tonight the veil feels thinner, because your spirit is ready to remember why you are here. You have always sensed it, even in silence, even in pain. That gentle ache in your chest was not weakness, it was recognition. You were never misplaced. You were planted. You wondered why your life seemed heavier than others, why responsibility found you early, why you noticed emotional undercurrents others ignored. You questioned why your family story carried wounds that felt ancient, why patterns repeated like echoes in a canyon. But hear this now, softly and clearly, nothing about your arrival was random. You were positioned with precision. You were woven into a bloodline that needed interruption, not continuation. I placed you there because you could see what others normalized, feel what others numbed, and dream beyond what others accepted. Before you learned the language of the world, your soul already knew its assignment. You came carrying light strong enough to enter dim rooms without fear. You came carrying compassion capable of touching generations you may never meet. The struggles around you were not punishments, they were invitations. Each challenge whispered, "Will you rise above this? Will you heal what was never healed?" And even when you didn't know how, your heart said yes. There were moments you felt alone in your own house, unseen in your own family, misunderstood in rooms filled with familiar faces. That loneliness shaped you, but it did not break you. It sharpened your sensitivity. It trained your eyes to see beneath words, your ears to hear what was never spoken. I trusted you with this awareness because I knew you would not use it to harm. You would use it to restore. You did not inherit ease. You inherited a mission. You were born into cycles that begged for an ending, beliefs that needed softening, silence that longed for truth. The frustration you felt was the friction between what was and what was meant to be. And every time you chose kindness where bitterness was expected, every time you forgave when resentment felt easier, you shifted the energy of your lineage. You may not have seen it, but something ancient loosened its grip each time you chose love. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this now. See a warm golden light forming above your head, slow and gentle like dawn unfolding. It pours downward, not rushing, not forcing, filling every space where doubt once lived. This light is not foreign, it recognizes you. It remembers you. It settles into your chest and spreads through your arms, your hands, your voice. This is the same light that carried you through nights you thought would break you. This is the same presence that whispered strength into your bones when you wanted to quit. You were chosen to feel deeply because numbness could not complete your task. You were chosen to question because blind repetition would not free anyone. You were chosen to stand between what was and what will be, even when standing there felt uncomfortable. And yes, sometimes it felt like too much. Sometimes you asked why the weight was yours. But understand this truth now. Heavy assignments are given to strong souls not because they never fall, but because they always rise. I watched you learn to survive before you learned to rest. I watched you become the calm one, the responsible one, the one who holds space for others. And I never left you alone in that. Even when you felt unheard, I was listening. Even when you felt unseen, I was watching with pride. Your tears watered ground you could not yet see. And one day you will stand in the shade of trees those tears helped grow. There is a reason your heart pulls toward healing, toward growth, toward something higher than survival. You are not meant to repeat the story. You are meant to rewrite it. The love you cultivate now will echo forward. The boundaries you set will protect future generations. The faith you choose, even trembling, opens doors that were sealed for decades. Now see another vision forming before you. Imagine a vast gate, tall and radiant, standing at the edge of your inner world. It looks heavy, ancient, like it has been closed for a long time. As you breathe, notice it beginning to open slowly without effort. Light spills through the opening, not blinding but comforting. This is access, this is permission, this is abundance remembering your name. You were never meant to struggle endlessly. You were meant to learn, then overflow. Your relationship with wealth, peace, and provision is healing now. Scarcity does not belong to you anymore. Fear-based survival is losing its voice. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to thrive. You are allowed to live a life that feels supported. The same grace that healed your heart is now aligning your resources. Opportunities are shifting. Paths are clearing. What once felt blocked is beginning to move. Now rise, my child. Rise without apology. Rise without carrying guilt that was never yours. Stand tall in the truth that you were trusted with this role because you could handle it with grace. You are not here to rescue everyone, but your presence alone brings change. Your peace disrupts chaos. Your faith invites miracles. Feel it now. A gentle rain beginning to fall around you, soft and luminous like drops of blessing. Each drop carries release, carries renewal, carries favor. Let it wash over your shoulders, your past, your expectations. This is not a storm, this is nourishment. This is the universe responding to your endurance with reward. Speak these truths inside yourself as they settle into your being. I am supported by divine abundance. I am aligned with opportunities that bless me. I am worthy of wealth that brings peace. I am guided toward prosperity with integrity. I am safe to receive more. I am grateful for overflow. I am a vessel of light and provision. You see, the healing does not stop with you, but it does begin with you. And because you chose growth over bitterness, compassion over blame, faith over fear, the future is lighter. The lineage breathes easier. Something ancient thanks you. Receive this blessing now. Let it rest on you like a warm garment. May your days be filled with clarity. May your nights be filled with rest. May your hands always find meaningful work and generous return. May your heart remain soft and strong. May your life be a quiet testimony of what happens when light is trusted with darkness. You do not need to rush. You do not need to prove. You only need to continue walking as you are, awake, willing, open. Every step forward honors those who came before and protects those who will come after. And I walk with you, always, closer than breath, steadier than ground. As this moment settles, let gratitude rise gently within you. Gratitude for surviving, gratitude for becoming, gratitude for what is unfolding now. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Beloved, let the stillness deepen, because there is more unfolding than your mind can measure. Even now, while you breathe, unseen hands are arranging details on your behalf. Threads you thought were tangled are quietly being rewoven. Paths you believed were closed are softening at the edges. Nothing you endured was wasted. Every delay refined you. Every heartbreak taught your spirit how to carry light without spilling it. You were not only chosen to heal pain, but to redefine what strength looks like. In your bloodline, strength once meant silence, endurance, survival at any cost. Through you, strength becomes honesty, softness, discernment, and rest. You are teaching the future that love does not have to hurt to be real. This alone is a holy work. There were seasons when your prayers felt like they dissolved into the ceiling, when answers seemed slow and heaven felt quiet. But silence was never absence. It was preparation. While you were asking for relief, I was building capacity. While you were asking for clarity, I was strengthening your vision. While you were asking for rescue, I was awakening authority within you. You are not meant to be carried forever. You are meant to walk with confidence, knowing who walks with you. Feel my presence now like a gentle warmth at your back, steady and reassuring. You are not pushing life uphill alone anymore. Momentum is shifting. The energy around you is changing tone, changing temperature, changing direction. What once drained you will no longer have permission to stay. You are learning to choose what nourishes your soul, and this choice unlocks favor. See this vision forming gently before you. Imagine yourself standing in a wide open field under a vast sky. The air is clean. The ground beneath your feet is solid. In the distance, light moves toward you, not fast, not overwhelming, just certain. As it reaches you, it wraps around your body like a soft cloak made of gold and peace. This is confidence without arrogance. This is humility without fear. This is knowing without needing to explain. You were born with a spiritual authority that does not shout. It settles. When you enter rooms, energy listens. When you speak truth, confusion loosens. When you choose peace, chaos loses its grip. This is why storms tried to rise around you early. But storms do not destroy anchors, they reveal them. Your future is not small. It does not shrink to fit the wounds of the past. It expands gently but firmly beyond old expectations. Wealth is learning your rhythm. Opportunities are aligning with your values. You will no longer have to choose between provision and purpose. They are meeting now, flowing together, blessing not only you but everyone your life touches. You may notice ease returning to places that once felt tight. Laughter will come more naturally. Rest will feel safer. Trust will rebuild itself quietly. This is the reward of inner work, the fruit of choosing growth when no one was watching. Heaven honors consistency more than perfection, and you have been faithful in unseen ways. Now hear this command clear and loving. Step forward into what is opening. Do not shrink back into familiarity. Do not apologize for outgrowing spaces that cannot hold you. Growth is not betrayal. Healing is not abandonment. You are allowed to become. Another vision unfolds now. See gentle rain falling from above, shimmering like liquid light. It touches your hands, your shoulders, your path. Wherever it lands, things begin to grow instantly. This is multiplication. This is favor accelerating. This is the release that comes after long patience. Let it soak into you without resistance. Your heart is safe. Your future is guarded. Your steps are guided. Even when you do not know the next move, you will feel when it is time. You will recognize alignment by peace, not pressure. You will recognize truth by calm, not fear. This wisdom is rising within you now. You are no longer defined by what you survived. You are defined by what you are becoming. And what you are becoming is a blessing in motion, a living answer, a bridge between generations. A light that does not burn out because it is continually renewed. Rest in this knowing. Let it settle into your bones. Let it quiet the old questions. You do not need to rush the unfolding. Every step arrives exactly when you are ready to stand on it. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the rising. I am with you in the receiving. And as this moment gently closes, let these truths echo softly within you. Like a sacred vow you make to yourself and to the divine presence that walks beside you. I am open to miracles. I am aligned with divine timing. I am worthy of peace and prosperity. I am protected and provided for. I am a channel of light and love. I am safe to shine. I am grateful. I am blessed.